Okay, this is a very short tutorial on how you can use Epic Books with your classroom. So, I have given you the username and password for the account. You need to pull that up, and for the sake of this recording, I'm not going to post it on the screen. So, when you log on to getepic.com, you're going to go to the login icon at the top of the page, click on that, and then you're going to see an option for parents and for students and educators. The cool thing about Epic is that you can share an email address. The parents can share their email address with you, and they will be able to access the student's account. So that's something to keep in mind for the future. So what you're going to do is click on students and educators, and then you're going to click on under the educator login section, you're going to click on enter educator email. Now, because I'm in and out of Epic all day long, my Chrome browser has saved the username and password. So the username is actually my email address. So if you would like for me to set up your classes, that's great. I will do that for you. If not, you can set your class up on your own. But this is the way you would actually log in and access different content. And that's what I'm going to show you today. So I've logged in using my email and password. I click on login, and Epic will take you to the main dashboard where you see the class code, the settings. I have it currently set for 7th grades because I've been doing a lot of 7th grade tutorials. Um, it also has a nice little descriptor here in the center in terms of how you can give students free access to Epic, whether it be during the weekday or the weeknight or on the weekend. Over here on the right-hand panel is a daily student activity. All the students that I have entered into the EPIC system in the school, I can see all their reading here, but this is only if we enter their name into the EPIC database. Now, continuing on, what you need to do is go to the upper right hand corner where you see the My Students icon, and I would just click on the My Student icon because everything is going to populate here for you. You're going to see the class summary, and the class summary includes the roster, the daily reading, the student logs, the assignments, and the quizzes. So it also gives you a little heads up in terms of here I've already have 60 kids enrolled in EPIC in the school. 27 books have been finished, 14 hours read. And this keeps a nice running tally for you in terms of what your students are doing on EPIC. I have a couple of class rosters in here that are based off of teacher classes. You always want to go to your class roster and select your name before you begin looking at different um, like reading, daily reading or the student logs, because if you don't, you're going to see everybody's content. And so in this case, we're looking at Miss Sarah Sully's class. Her class just got started on Epic, I believe on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, Thursday or Friday of last week. And so here you see none of the parents have been invited yet, but I know that she plans on inviting them. But this is where you will see the parents' email, and you would also click on to send the invite to the parent. The next thing is the daily reading. And again, you have to go back over, click on class roster, and pull up that teacher's class. And here you see Thursday is when the kids, I believe, got started on Epic, and they had a pretty good first day. A lot of them got on and they did a lot of reading. You can also look at student logs. Now, keep in mind, all this activity is not being entered in by the student. Actually, the system is keeping track of it for them. So the nice thing about this is that as long as the student opens the book and they're like spend a considerable amount of time reading the book or on a page, the system will prompt and begin to monitor their work and all their reading. You can assign books to the students as well, which is really nice. And when you assign books to the student, I'll show you that in just a minute, but it's under the Explore tab where you can create actual collections for the student. And the last part here is the quizzes. The quizzes is a nice part of this. because you can actually assign a collection of books to students, and then you can encourage them to go in and take the quiz after they've read the book. So this is similar, almost like Accelerated Reader, but the nice thing about this is that there are a number of books that are in this system that have quizzes attached to them. Not all of the books have quizzes. So I'm just going to forewarn you about that. So you can click on quiz options here, and you can say, okay, I'm going to take this quiz on the book that's written about Stephen Curry. So you're going to click on start the quiz, and it's a simple 6-question multiple choice quiz. I'm just, for the sake of time, I'm just going to click, and I'm going to show you how fast paced this will go. It will tell you if you got the answer correct. If you got the answer wrong, it will actually give you the answer, which is pretty cool. So the student can kind of monitor their progress as they move along. So I'm finishing up the quiz and just making making some guesses here. And now it's going to give me my results. I got 3 out of 6 correct, 50% for 50 percentile. You can continue to take the quiz over and over again until you get the desired outcome that you're looking for. Now, up at the top, if you click on home, you have some other options here in terms of if you would like to actually develop a library. You can go into English language arts, and you could select chapter books, for example. And let's say you want to select the reading level, or I should say the age level of the students. So I'm going to say 12 years old, just to guess. And Warriors is a popular series for middle schoolers. So let's say I like this book, I want to assign it. I can assign this to a particular class roster if I wanted to. So I'm going to just assign it to a group of students, and it's all going to be given to this book will be given to all the students to read. The nice thing is the students could also read this book at the same time. So it's not like the public library where you have to check out the book. The book is readily available for multiple use and multiple access. Of course, you have print ebooks here for reading and enjoying. There's videos here. There's books, read to me books. There's also audio books. You can also go into collections, which is quite helpful. If you're looking to find collections of books that are very similar in theme, you can actually assign the entire collection to a group of students if you want. So again, I'm pulling up those rosters, and I could select any roster that I choose, and I can assign the book to the students. Going back to the home page, just want to show you a couple of things as you continue to scroll down. The teacher resource section is quite cool. You can download certificates for the kids if you choose to do so. Here, certificate of achievement here. You know, they have some things that's nicely built in for the students. There's a nice social media a community, which I recommend that you follow, because there's a lot of great tips that are listed there for teachers to take advantage of. There's highlighted areas, like right now they have the section on exploring social and emotional learning. There's actual collections that have been built and curated, so you can select from those books and assign them to your students. And then the subjects for 7th grade that I have as a default for this system is all already packed in. Just a matter of selecting what you want to use. And as you just continue to go on and on, there's a lot of just nice material here for you to use. So this is free access. You can get this, you can easily access this online, and it's just a matter of sending the students the login instruction sheet, which I've given to you all. And if you need another copy, just reach out, I'll give it to you. And then the other end of this is that if you'd like to get those parents involved, you can send the parent, see if I can find this real quick. You can send the parent a nice one-pager as well to encourage them to log on. There it is. Let's see. Oh, I can't find it at this point. I should have had it pulled up before I started. The cool thing is that you do have a sheet that you can send to the parent, and it's a nice one-pager to encourage them to, there it is right there, to actually participate and take a look at what the kids are reading online. And you can see that the letter is also translated in different languages here. And nice little one-pager for the parent, gives them the actual class code and the login information, and just a general background of Epic Books and how it can be beneficial to the child. So that's my little tutorial on Epic Books. I hope that you'll check it out. And if you have any questions, as always, just reach out. Thanks. Bye.